so much. Royale Ivy with the first hoop of the afternoon as he scores for Texas. It's the Big 12 championship as championship week continues. Brought to you by 7-Up. Ivy and Kelly at the guards for Texas. Evans, Owens, and Thomas inside. For the Sooners, it's Price and Newton along with Johnson. And Haywood and McGee inside. Ivy with the bounce pass inside. Owens, who was very good yesterday. That ball partially blocked by McGee. Championship.
Well, two schools that don't have a lot of love for each other anyway, huh?
This is a Red River border war a little bit farther north than usual. McGee gets this one to go down.
Aaron McGee, probably a better face-up player than he is with his back to the basket. Shoot more jump shots. Gotta be careful, though. Owens a great shot blocker for Texas.
Kelly bounces it on the sideline. Turnover against the Longhorns.
Likes to face up, but here back to the basket. The jump hook, again, not available yesterday against Gooden, Collison, or Chenoweth. Defensive player, how quickly he gets off his feet.
Nolan Johnson off the mark. Rebounded by Owens. John, talk about the team meeting that Texas had after they got thumped soundly by this Oklahoma team down in Austin.
Well, interesting. Next day, Rick Barnes doesn't quite show up to practice on time. Oh, good move by Price. Got to finish that one. But when your teammate says, no, your strength is this and that, then it means sometimes more.
Chris Owens fouled, and I believe it is on Jamil Haywood.
Rick Barnes yesterday set a Big 12 tournament record with 8 assists. Has 12 totally in this tournament, 2 games and only 2 turnovers.
Owens gets them both. Have to be a little mentally and physically tired.
Well, Kelvin Sampson had a great line yesterday after their win against Kansas. Not many teams he felt in the country can come into Kansas City, Missouri, and beat a Missouri team with the home crowd on Friday night and then beat Kansas on Saturday afternoon. Nolan Johnson very good with the basketball, loves contact, and the thing of the key for Nolan
on this youngster's behalf. Somehow, some way, the writers did not put him on any one of the 3 all-conference teams. And you and I thought that he would be first team all-conference. Ball club, I think it is Nolan, and he certainly deserves more credit than he received from the regular season.
Game-winning basket Friday night against Missouri. Good move by Owens again.
Realizes it has not been reset, but as he takes it to the hoop, puts it up with his left hand tip, did not touch the rim. It's a shot clock violation.
7 points, 10 rebounds.
That foul called on Chris Owens. That's 2 on him, so he will have to be extremely careful.
We'll put some IVs in him and see if he's okay.
Mouton for 3, too short. Thomas Price at the other end. Great give to McGee. Back to Price. And loses it out of bounds. Touch last by Texas.
Better to kick than to try to score over this tougher Texas squad.
The bouncer to Thomas. Banks it in.
Yeah, Kelly, one of those creators.
Selby against Thomas.
Oh, good jump stop. Just can't finish.
Freddie Williams got himself deep in the paint, got the ball, and at first didn't know what to do with it. And Jock knocks down the jumper.
Let's go back.
Wyatt in the lineup. Used sparingly. We have told his story many times this year. Kelly gets the 3.
Big shot. Kelly, a streaky shooter, not a pure outside shooter.
Newton passed up the shot. Price will take it, and he gets the 3.
Newton and Price have to get their jumpers going.
His dribble and got himself in trouble. Finally, Williams runs toward the ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and he nails the 3-pointer.
We talked about Freddie Williams being a defender, but he has brought his A game on the offensive end.
18-6 Texas. Just under 8 minutes left until halftime. Previous meetings by these 2 clubs. Up at OU, 75-68, 51 total fouls in that one. And down at Texas, the one that John talked about that started after that game, Texas went on an 8-game winning streak.
And Oklahoma, a different team. The suspension and then dismissal of J.R. Raymond, one of the hottest players in the Big 12. There, get a couple more. Quiet guy so far in the Longhorn uniform, that man, Maurice Evans with the basketball. Only 0 of 2, 1 shot's been blocked. Hasn't forced anything yet, though.
And that ball is blocked by Selby.
Maurice last 8 games in their win streak, averaging 18 points a game.
Johnson strong to the hoop.
Point blank shots. They have missed in all varieties, partner. Now 2 of 14 from the field. Boy, good patience by James Thomas, a freshman. Kick it back out, reestablish yourself.
Kelly misses. Owens on the follow, and he gets it. And Kelvin Sampson, as he came up the floor.
Tough shot. Good defense by Freddie Williams again.
Thomas misses it.
An overdive.
Price blocked by Owens.
Boy, Chris Owens can get to a ball quicker than anybody I've seen. 2 away from a Texas record, and ball going up. John, that's a fine block.
This is one of the things that you and I have talked about watching him this year.
Ties the record.
Ties it at 90. Is that he doesn't always block with his right hand.
Block a little bit. He spikes him out of there.
Newton with a force there. Kelvin Sampson not very happy about that shot selection. At the other end, Evans.
Now big shot for Texas.
30-second timeout called by Oklahoma.
A good shot for Maurice to get on the board. Now 1 of 4 from the field, and this is the guy from the outside they rely on. And Texas playing more bodies off the bench. They look fresher. The push of the basketball. Nolan Johnson a little late. And Maurice, one of those shooters.
Haywood got the timeout so he wouldn't lose the basketball on a turnover. And the Sooners have it with 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Price gets the jumper to go down against each team. Evans for 3.
Bang. Jump shot looks good.
And one of the things that youngsters need to learn when you're playing a club like this, shot no good, but he got it off before the shot clock went down, and a jump ball is called. And it's going to go back to Oklahoma. But you can't. Hollis Price, a little short on that one. Going to get his own carom, though. Back out to Nolan Johnson.
Our tough jump shot.
Wow. Tries to take it to the hoop. James Thomas. Boddicker has it knocked away, and here's Price.
Freddie Williams is so difficult to get by. Kelly Newton short on the first one. Follow on the second. This
Offensively and defense.
With that, they may give this Oklahoma team a little energy. The crowd on their feet. Teammates kind of rally behind your best guy now with the sideline. Good steal.
3 fouls on Boddicker. Travel against Williams.
Well, things are going Sooners' way. Just can't convert. Missed the free throw, then missed the open jump shot yesterday. Free throw
Seconds left until halftime. If the Sooners could pull this thing to within 10 or under by halftime, what a coup that would be.
You can believe that locker room would be excited.
Yes. Point student. And he's really playing with a knee situation that it's bone on bone, and because of that injury, he spends more time on a stationary bicycle. Evans not there. Well, Tom O'Neal goes down.
It's a charge.
Aaron Selby. Kelly fouled by Price. Foul number 2 on Price. 18 fouls. Looking over Wyatt.
Mistake. James Thomas stepped in the lane, and
Newton in and out, won't go, and it's Thomas who grabs the rebound over Gilbert.
Ogden in the corner. Pretty good jump shooter if they get him the basketball.
Kelly dishes it off to Thomas and threw it away.
4.5 seconds, plenty of time.
Almost, but it wouldn't go. And we are at halftime as Texas does not score the last 4.5 minutes of the half. They lead at 26-14. Now let's send it to Pam Ward and Digger Phelps. since he has been at Oklahoma. Texas over 40%, and they're perfect 16-0 on the year when they shoot 40% or above.
Well, Texas type of game. I think Oklahoma at halftime, they're happy at least to have 14 points. Can it look for a while? They may not. Texas, though, more aggressive attacking the rim, Ron. They attacked. I think Rick Barnes said, hey, Oklahoma has to be tired, so go inside, pound it, score inside. Now, you see the conversions. The only thing Texas didn't do well is they didn't convert as many as they could have. So Oklahoma does have some life. You take a look at field goal percentage. Very normal for Texas. 12th in this league in field goal percentage. That's about their average 42. Oklahoma, an outstanding field goal shooting team at nearly 46. They were right at us. We'll keep an eye on Nolan Johnson. We've watched Oklahoma enough to know they're an outstanding second-half team, and normally the first 3 or 4 minutes they come out of the locker room, they do a good job offensively, handling the ball, they get better shots. Stands how this team works, what makes them react, how to get the most out of them.
Thomas gets the pass off to Owens, and fouled by McGee.
Defensive discipline. That's what his team, that's what the current concern was about a month ago. Sure. Yeah, yesterday 5 of 7 from the foul line. Very comfortable standing there.
Thomas misses the back, and now Owens picks up a foul on after a shot that should have been made. Evans against Nolan Johnson. 2 guys with 3 fouls. Johnson with the follow. Can't get it to go, and Owens comes up over everybody to get the rebound.
He's got to be careful. He about got a foul pushing down Owens.
Fouled on number 22, Kelly Newton. The
from field goals. In the tournament. Haywood yet to take a shot. The hero of the Missouri game in Columbia, the buzzer beater.
Too hard. Tip inside.
Like Selby.
Yeah, Selby. Junior out of West Memphis, Arkansas gets it.
Team on the offensive end.
Kelly on the run, forces one up. Not a good shot. And Selby over Thomas, and he scores. Tough shot. Under 10 points for the first time in quite a while. Of a coming out party, and I think his was against Missouri. Selby inside position on Thomas, goes up for the tip in. There's one, and where his confidence is shown is on the offensive end. He had a solid game in the loss at Maryland. The aggressiveness, the confidence to go up and finish 4. Good move. Good knocked away by Haywood. Price for 3. It's a team that believes in themselves and each other. 3. Good job of transition. Stolen by Johnson.
Good hands. Played the passing lane well. Want to win desperately.
Shot clock at 8. Freddie Williams taking Heskett to the hoop, and he was fouled by Heskett.
You mentioned Nolan Johnson not playing like a man with 3 fouls, but in the passing lane and in the active hands. And what he does best, this is an easy finish. Smart play by Darren Kelly. Not to foul. And looks like Oklahoma is really saying to Freddie Williams, you beat us. I mean, they're kind of shutting off some lanes, and they're making him put on a foot to come back out. There's the poke, and
looks like McCoffin will come in and shoot the free throw.
Good substitution, nearly a 90% free throw shooting. It was interesting about that.
It looks like they are putting the contact in to Freddie Williams.
Freddie just kind of walked over there, sat down, and everybody was waiting for him to shoot.
Rick Barnes was looking for his player, and he looked down the bench, and he saw he was down there with Brian Farr, the trainer.
Tough position from Chris Owens out of the corner, 9 points, 7 rebounds in that one.
Gets them both. 66 Big 12 championship. The number 3 and number 4 seeds. Kelly called for a foul as he bowled over Price.
Watch the cut left side of your screen. Price is going to get in the way. Boy, those kind of little bumps usually do not draw a whistle. Championship game. Hollis at 80% fruit. Texas and Oklahoma. His father lives in Austin. He was raised by his grandparents in New Orleans. Shows the Sooners and has had a terrific sophomore year.
Shot clock at 7. Kelly pulls up over Bryce, was fouled, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Yeah, Rick Barnes, the NCAA 3-time senior against freshman. Tough matchup.
Johnson. Closest since it was 4-3 back at the beginning of the ball game.
Price was caught on Owens. Haywood made a quick change.
Taken away by Selby. Oklahoma goes on top. They were down by 16.
Well, what emotion. This Sooner ball club from the sideline. Yeah, long missed shots. Oklahoma more aggressive to the ball and quicker this half to the basketball. And Darian Selby. So far, solid game. 8 points. High flyer. Solid tournament. And take a look at the sideline. Kelvin Sooners are never done.
You love the emotion. Under 40% on the afternoon, and the Sooners have moved from 21% in the first half. They're now shooting at 30%.
Well, two things happen. Oklahoma takes the lead. Good timeout by Rick Barnes. They get a three-point play, then a TV timeout. So the emotion and the crowd noise not into this game for Oklahoma. And Maurice, he's on Newton, I'm sorry. Tell you what, Owens has had a few bigger thumps in that. Down there for senior night. Father, Jamil looks just like his father.
Yeah, he does. In fact, I flew out of Oklahoma City with his dad the next morning. He was carrying. Can ill afford to lose.
He pretty much has to be on the floor, I think. Point guard runs the show. And, Kelvin Sampson's talking to him. May not agree or agree with Al before he even gets the ball. Lost his father of a heart attack at the age of 7. His mom says he understands trials and tribulations. Knows what it means to be an adult. His father-in-law this year, and he came back from the funeral, and a tough loss for Rick Barnes. Derek Kelly went to him in practice and asked if he was okay and if he wanted to go to dinner and talk about things. It's amazing for a 23-year-old to be like that. Good pass.
Haywood couldn't get it to go, and then he fouls in frustration. 3 fouls on him now.
Yeah, we often see
McAlpin gets both of them. Kelvin is lucky they didn't tag him with a technical there.
Game a little bit here and the importance of it. You know what, that was going to be a miss, I think, and Thomas has to leave that ball alone.
Johnson.
Well, he takes his shot. Now, you've got to let it have a chance to go in, but that thing, again,
Kelly on the run, and he forced it up.
Kelly's got to either finish with the left hand, although he has the bad left wrist. Nolan's so strong with that basketball. Nolan Johnson at his best. The power, the strength, and once he has contact, strong enough, poised enough in the air. Shot clock.
Thomas muscles it up.
Thomas down low.
Deep breath. Not going to get that one. Shot clock. Under 10. Like Heskett got it. Heskett got a hand on it, knocked it away to Selby. And 14 turnovers against the Longhorns. Selby strong to the hoop, up over Boddicker.
Now no weak side help, and Brian Boddicker can't give up the baseline. Darian Selby again, baseline, too much room by Boddicker. No help. James Thomas
with Ford Johnson with 3, but Johnson got his a long time ago. He has played well with 3. Evans and Owens for Texas with 4, and Boddicker with 3.
Owens back in. Owens and Evans both in there with 4 personal fouls. I think we'll see Hollis Price. 6:38 left. New England probably give him another minute and a half, maybe.
18, I beg your pardon.
McGee wants to attack the rim. Again, Owens has 4 fouls. You know, Chris does not want to foul out.
Shot clock under 10. 4 fouls now on Boddicker.
They didn't say it'd be easy to come to Kansas City, did they, to win a championship?
On the Oklahoma bench during that ball game. Second foul on Newton. Kelly gets them both and ties the score again, this time at 43. Owens against Selby. Texas does not have a second half three-point play. Selby is down.
He's holding his back as he went down. Take a look inside. Selby, number 24, as he goes up. Not sure. I don't know. He just got jarred.
Ad-lib.
Good defense.
Johnson over Kelly.
Tough hoop. Missed Chris Owens inside a couple times. They've had him. He's got to be able to deliver that pass.
Owens, good touch, got it, and he had to be a little tentative so that he didn't come down and. What a block! Blocked it again. With a couple of blocks to take him to 90. Turn around here. Nolan Johnson, very brave, right on him. Price, unlucky on the shot. Owens comes down with the rebound.
4 guarding each other down low.
Here comes the double on Owens. They get it back to Boddicker. Left alone for the 3. Too hard, and comes down to Nolan Johnson. Johnson, what a pass. Got it and was fouled by Kelly.
What a pass. Newton threw a bullet. Boom, wasn't even there. Like a quarterback understanding where the receiver's supposed to be, and Johnson, the catch and the finish. You're playing defense, it's tough. It happens so fast.
Johnson completes the three-point play.
So inside, let's see if the Longhorns have an answer.
34-19, the difference in scoring in the second half. Williams passed up a three-pointer. Tipped by Evans. Couldn't get it to go, and here comes Johnson.
Playing center field.
Shot clock at 2. Johnson did not touch iron. That is a should be shot clock.
I think it glanced. No, I think it glanced. It hit the board, and I think it caught the front iron. From my angle, looks like it glanced it. Good no call here. They watch, take a look there, and they glance sideways. Good call.
So, timeout. 42.6 seconds left. Oklahoma by 3, and they've got the ball.
Clock and shot clock. That's the guy you want to foul. Jamil Haywood, 61% free throw shooter. He is 4 of 4, though, this afternoon. And what I always think is important is he is a senior. Seniors usually make big shots. Oklahoma wants to play solid defense. Try not to let the good ball inside. Make this Texas team beat you with a jump shot.
Oklahoma 12 of 14 this half at the free throw line.
Yeah,
that is the different news to pass. Boddicker. tipped around and knocked out of bounds by Oklahoma with 24.2 seconds.
It's a good job defensively, though. Again, when Freddie Williams penetrates, they're just kind of saying, you make the play.
Presented by State Farm. Freddie Williams can't get it to go. Tip inside, taken away by Oklahoma, and the foul on Freddie Williams with 17.7 seconds left, and the Sooners beginning to celebrate with a 5-point lead. How about do not? And in fact, off the top of the telecast, that's what we talked about today. The fact that these guys, there's no give up in them. Second half to score 38 points, and they will win the championship. It's the miss. Now there will be no contesting of the basketball, and Nolan Johnson hands it over to Selby.
We have two teams that could make some noise in NCAA play.
So the final score, Oklahoma wins the championship 54-45. Coming up next, the Women's NCAA Tournament Selection Special presented by State Farm. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. And now, let's go direct and live to Robin Roberts in Indianapolis. Robin?